Alright, let's check if anyone sent fan art yet. Okay, maybe nobody saw the video. Oh? Oh wait, whoa, okay, that's a lot. Okay, that's enough! Stop! This is too much! Hello guys, Rafif here, and today we're checking out the amazing fan art you all sent me. I honestly didn't expect this many awesome drawings, so let's showcase them. Alright, the first fan art we got is this awesome gem-roll drawing from my good friend at Omar the Hedgehog 2010. I've actually drawn his Sonic OC a bunch of times before this. Right off the bat, this looks really cool. Gem-roll is honestly such an underrated character. It's kinda sad Sega barely gives him any attention outside of the comics. The design here looks really accurate to Sonic Advance 3 and the IDW comics, which I really like. This line art could use a little improvement though. If you're struggling with digital lines, I definitely recommend turning on a stabilizer in whatever drawing app you're using. Overall, I'm giving this one an 8 out of 10. A really strong start. Next up, we have this fan art of me as a Sonic OC, made by @PatTheHedgehog YT. I really love the color scheme here, especially since red is my favorite color. I mean, just look at my channel branding. Personally though, I feel like I'm more of a fox like Tails rather than a hedgehog like Sonic and Shadow. But this design still looks really cool. I like the classic Sonic art style, and the quill shape is actually pretty unique compared to Sonic, Shadow, or Silver's. I think I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10. Alright, let's see what else you guys sent. Now, we have a BFDI Algebraian concept design by my best friend Zekran from the channel @ZekranSci. Right away, we've got the classic Algebraian style with rounded numbers with thick limbs, which looks really accurate to the show. One small suggestion, if you're making an Algebraian design, I usually recommend sticking to one main color. But if you want to keep the two colors, you could try using a gradient, like when 6 and 9 combine into 15 in the 1.5 million subscriber special. I also suggest maybe using a lighter red and a dark gray instead of pure black. You could even base colors on existing Algebraians, like 3 for the red and 7 for the black. I think it's really interesting how this design has 2 mouths. I honestly wonder what their voice would sound like. And the non-symmetrical eyes are a nice touch too. It kinda reminds me of Kinger from the Amazing Digital Circus. Overall, I'm giving this design a solid 7 out of 10. Who's next? Coming up next, we have this awesome Shadow fan art by @KoshiNix with an X. Based on this comic panel from issue 2, of the DC X Sonic crossover comic. And honestly, this is just peak. The dynamic lighting, the action pose, the energy effects, the red background, everything here works perfectly. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Dare I say, this might even look better than the original comic panel. I can see you use the lasso fill tool that I've used a few times in my YouTube shorts and TikToks. This is an easy 10 out of 10, no note. Even I couldn't redraw this panel this well. I'm genuinely blown away. Keep up the amazing work, dude. Now, at Renard Brown, strip F7B, well, that's a long name, actually sent 3 fan art. First one is of Sonic. I can immediately tell you took inspiration from Dance Spec Sonic redesigns, which are amazing by the way. You captured the design really well, and I love the quote from the DC X Sonic crossover comic where Sonic is taunting the Flash. I'm giving this one a 7.5 out of 10. Next up, it's Shadow. Again, I can definitely see the Dance Specs inspiration here. I'm not sure if the quote is referencing something specific. It sounds familiar, but I can't remember a line from the games or the comics with that exact wording. If you know where it's from, tell me in the comments. I'm also giving this one a 7.5 out of 10. And finally, we have this artwork featuring multiple Sonic designs. There's Classic Sonic, Modern Sonic, Boom Sonic, Movie Sonic, Soap Shoe Sonic, Nikki from the Sonic manga, and Sonic the Hedgehog. I really like how you added blue lines on the right and red lines on the left. And the yellow zigzag pattern on the background is a really nice touch. It gives a strong classic Sonic vibe. This one gets a solid 8 out of 10. And for the final fan art that was sent, we have this Amazing Digital Circus fan art of Kane and Bubble by @HeatherChattel44, which is actually my cousin, by the way. Hi. First of all, rest in peace, Kane and Bubble. I really love how you drew the characters. They look super clean, the colors are really vibrant and pop nicely. And the background with the stage curtains adds a lot to the overall vibe. This one is a solid 9 out of 10. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's fan art showcase. Seriously, thank you all so much for sending these in. I did not expect these many amazing drawings. You guys are insanely talented. If your fan art didn't make it into this video, don't worry. There's definitely gonna be a part 2 on my new channel, Rafif Sketch with a Z. So keep sending me your fan art. You can submit your fan art on a community post and tag @Rafif Sketch with a Z at the end, or in the comments of my TikTok account of any video. And who knows, it might be featured in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to support my new YouTube channel, Rafif Sketch. And yeah, that's all from me. This is Rafif signing off. Bye!